Hey, I'm Sara Sims, and I'm a DJ and electronic music producer from Toronto, Canada. And today we are here in my home studio. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour and show you what I got. This is my computer here. I work on a MacBook Pro. And my sound card is the Fireface 800. This is a great sound card I've had for over 10 years. I like it because it has a lot of inputs and outputs on it, more than I'd ever need. And the digital to analog converters sound really good on it. I have Gen-Elec 8030A speakers. I like them because they give me an accurate sound when I'm mixing, and they're light enough to take to other studio environments as well. Moving along here, these are two really fun toys that I got for Christmas, a little Christmas present to myself this year. The Roland TB3, which is a bassline generator based on Roland's classic TB303. And then this is the Roland TR8. It's a drum machine. Next we have the Telemark semi-modular synthesizer up here by Analog Solutions. This was the first synth that I ever got. Has a bunch of cool retro sounds in it, and you can also make some really cool sound effects. We also have the Oberkorn just below it, which is a sequencer. It pairs up really nicely with the Telemark, and you can also use it with other semi-modular or analog equipments. Moving along here, this is the Sub-Fatty by Moog Music, and I actually had the pleasure of doing a tour here in the Greater Toronto area to launch the Sub-Fatty here in Canada. This is a great synthesizer for creating bass sounds and also for creating sound effects, and it actually has a diverse palette of effects that you a diverse palette of sounds that you can access by using all the different components here, the oscillators and the mixers, the envelopes. Okay, moving up here, this is the Machine by Native Instruments. I use the Machine sometimes for DJing with some MIDI mappings from MIDI Monsters, and I also am starting to incorporate the Machine more into my studio productions as well. This is Arteria's Analog Experience, the player. This is just a little MIDI controller. I think this one is actually not being released anymore, but it's a great to have a little MIDI controller on the side. As we walk over, let's check out my RCA Victrola. It's a really fun portable record player. They used to use these back in the 50s, and this one can actually play some records at 78 speed, which is pretty cool. So this is the Control Z2. This is a mixer by Native Instruments, and it has Tractor internally inside the mixer. Really great little scratch mixer. It's actually a 4-channel mixer, and it has a very nice skin on it by 12-inch skins. This is a Reloop RP8000 turntable. It's a good turntable here. Has a MIDI controller on the side here, so you can use some MIDI. This is the Pioneer CDJ2000 limited edition. It's a beautiful white CD player here, and only one of 1,000 that were produced. Next to it, I have Tractor Control D2, which is a brand new controller from Native Instruments. And this controller was made specifically for the new file format, the stems file format. And this controller allows you to mix each channel, each different track within the one track independently. So you can be mixing your drums, your bass, your vocals, and your melodies all separately. This is my Rane TTM56. This is one of the first mixers that I had, and still one of my favorite mixers. Rane is a great company out of Seattle, and they make amazing DJ mixers. This has magnetic crossfaders in it that you really can't beat. It sounds great. Once again, it's wearing a custom skin by 12-inch skins, so if you like the skins, check out 12inchskins.com. Great little mixer here. So this is my Fender Strat here, US Standard Strat. Really love this guitar. I was a guitarist before I was a DJ, and one thing I love about it, it has this awesome locking system on the side. So one day when I grow up, I'm gonna be a rock star again at some point. Okay, next is, this is it was my father's guitar at one point. I call it my camping guitar. It's my Yamaha guitar. And my dad found this for me in my uncle's basement. It was lost for years and years, and I learned to play guitar on this guitar, and it's still around today. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the Sim Studio tour.